Witness tells court that the Duppy truck was a well-guarded secret.
Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
The Duppy truck, reportedly owned and used by the St. Catherine-based Klansman one-done gang to carry out shootings and murders, was a well-kept and well-guarded secret weapon, the main witness in the trial said. The Duppy truck, a stolen Nissan AD wagon that the gang had bought for $50,000 in Lauriston, was assigned to the care of a particular gang member and was kept out of sight in a lane in Bucktown, St. Catherine, when it was not being used to transport gangsters. The witness, while continuing his evidence, told the court that the machine, which was used for incidents in and around St. Catherine, was so well guarded that it was never allowed into a gas station. We would buy gas in a bottle and drop it off for the Duppy truck, because they can't carry that car to any gas station, because you don't want anybody to see that car, he told the court. He went further to detail how, after a failed hit on 3 men marked for death by the gang, he was instructed by Bryan to pilot the car, which was being driven by its assigned driver back to its hiding spot in Bucktown. He explained that his purpose for driving in front of the vehicle was to make sure no police take away the car. The witness also shed more light on the feud that had reportedly ensued between his one-done faction and the Klansman gang in their fight for control of the multi-million-dollar extortion racket in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He also told the court that the sole female defendant, Stephanie Christie, had played a key role in the months of shootings in the Dallas Lane area, where the one-done gang was trying to overthrow their rivals. The aim of the shootings, the court heard, was to get rid of the men who were reportedly there collecting extortion money from bus drivers and taxi operators and to take over the illicit operation. They collect money for Tesha Miller, and the Blackman wanted to get rid of them, the witness testified, while explaining that the Dallas Lane area was below the Life of Jamaica shopping center. Sometimes me and Stephanie or Richie drove by Dallas Lane to go see if there's anybody up there to get gunshot. He, however, explained to the court that he did not know the victims, but that they would be known by either Stephanie, Richie or Mackerel, with whom he would visit on different dates, separately to survey the area. This is not a one-off, this is a daily or weekly event. We keep on hunting down those guys from Dallas Lane, he told the court. He was, however, unable to say how many guys from Dallas Lane the gang had been hunting for. Couple guys, can't give a figure, he testified, while adding that the search had lasted for months. We got there and do a couple of shootings, but never gained control, he answered, when asked by the judge what was the result of the gang's efforts. He further told the judge that as far as he knew, the Klansman operatives were still there doing business. Meanwhile, the lone female defendant in the trial, Stephanie Christie, was described as a top-tier member of the gang. The witness testified that Christie held that position in the gang, along with defendant Kevon Green, the brother of Andre Blackman Bryan. Defendant Fabian Johnson, who was identified by his alias Crocs, was also named among top-tier members. A top-tier member was described by the witness as a gangster above the foot soldiers. When asked by the prosecutor why he described Christie as a top-tier member, he replied, "She do all the gang's business, like pay lawyers. She is the one who communicates with the police if there is a problem. She is the one who would go there and find out what is the problem. She also delivered messages, so Blackman would give her a message to give to someone when they don't want to talk about it on the phone," said the witness. The witness told the court that in addition to foot soldiers and the top-tier members, the gang also had killers and the dons. According to the witness, a foot soldier was a person who go out and kill people and carry out duties for the gang. He explained that some of the foot soldiers were more respected than others. It all depends on the amount of people them kill, so them gain respect based on the amount of people them kill, he testified. The witness, in recalling some of the alleged foot soldiers, named defendants Dylan McLean and Joseph McDermott. McLean was also described as being Blackman's bodyguard. Dons, the witness said, were responsible for residents in their communities and decided who lives or who dies. He said one of the gang members with the alias Gully was done for Rivalry. Another he says was called Termite, the Don for Top Banks, and another called Sike deputized for him when he was locked up. The witness said another gang member called Richie controlled Doriston, and another called Smokey was done for Waterloo Lane. In a very interesting development, Chief Justice Bryan expressed concerns about the volume of information that is being given in the trial by the first witness, instructing the prosecution to be more pointed and focused in leading the evidence, given that there are 33 accused in the matter. Furthermore, he said, there will come a time when we will have to sort out what information we will be using. All sorts of things happen. This is not a documentary on the life and escapades of these individuals, he added, while noting that there's a potential for the trial to be long-winded if the witness is to provide every detail of his experience with the alleged gang.
Teach them! Hey, yo, yellow! Send the message and make it reach them. It's teach them. Right here, Warlord representing.
Thank you for watching. Like the video before you go. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And remember to share the video with your friends and family. And browse the channel for more quality content. Until next time, walk good, my friends.
Teach them!